Welcome back to Anything You Want. If you've been following the latest buzz about Semra Arda, you might be shocked by a revelation from her family that no one could have expected. The actress, known for her work and her private life that's constantly in the spotlight, was recently at death's door. Keep reading to find out how a night in Istanbul turned into a race against time. The headlines surrounding Semra Arda in recent weeks have often revolved around her latest projects, rumored relationships, and personal dramas. But what few knew until now is that just a few days ago, the 28-year-old actress was fighting for her life. In an exclusive interview, Semra's family opened up about the terrifying moments they faced. Her mother, struggling to hold back tears, shared the gut-wrenching call that changed their lives forever. "When they called me, they told me that my daughter was unconscious and barely breathing. My world shattered in an instant. I thought I would never hear her voice again." According to her family, Semra had collapsed unexpectedly at her home in Istanbul after enduring days of intense physical and emotional exhaustion. Her father described the moment in vivid detail. "The ambulance arrived in just 7 minutes, but to us, it felt like an eternity. I didn't know if she was going to make it in time." You always think there's more time, until life shows you there isn't. The family shared that Semra had been under an immense amount of stress, not only from her grueling work schedule but also from constant media attention about her personal life. Those close to the actress said the emotional toll from the relentless rumors and pressure was beginning to take a serious toll on her health. She wasn't eating, wasn't sleeping, and she wouldn't say a word. "She always told me, 'I'm fine,' but I knew it wasn't true. Inside, she was breaking," her mother explained. But the most shocking part came when they revealed just how close Semra came to cardiac arrest. "The doctors told us that if they had arrived 5 minutes later, we wouldn't have been able to save her," said her father, his voice still thick with emotion. As the family recounts the details, a key figure emerges, a close friend of Semra's who was with her at the time. This friend, whose identity the family chose to keep private, acted quickly in the critical moments. Following the paramedics' instructions, she managed to stabilize Semra long enough for the ambulance to arrive. "We will be eternally grateful," said Semra's mother. "What she did was a miracle." Thanks to this quick action and the skill of the medical team, Semra was rushed to the American hospital in Istanbul, where she was immediately admitted to the intensive care unit. Doctors confirmed that the first few minutes were absolutely vital. "If we had gotten to her 5 minutes later, the outcome would have been irreversible," one of the paramedics revealed. As Semra's life hung in the balance, her parents were left in an emotional whirlwind. Her mother repeated the same prayer over and over, "Let her breathe, please, let her breathe." While her father struggled to stay composed, he signed the necessary documents for her admission, all while knowing that her survival was anything but certain. The hours that followed were filled with agonizing uncertainty. It wasn't until 3:30 a.m. that a doctor finally emerged with the long-awaited news: "She's stable now. She'll need complete rest and care, but she's through the crisis." The relief was palpable, though everyone knew the road to recovery would be long. "She's going to need time, but she's alive, and that's what matters," said her father. In the aftermath of this terrifying ordeal, Semra's family made the decision to protect her from the media frenzy that would no doubt follow. "We just want her to have peace," her father said. "We don't want her to go through something like this again. This experience has shown us how fragile life can be." Though Semra has not spoken publicly since the incident, sources close to her say she has started keeping a personal diary to process her thoughts and emotions. She's rethinking everything right now: her career, her friendships, her priorities. "Maybe this was life's way of telling her to slow down and truly live," one family friend shared. As the days pass, Semra is on complete rest and surrounded by her loved ones. It's clear that this close call with death has shaken her to her core, but it's also given her the chance to reassess what truly matters. The family summed up their feelings with a powerful message: "Our daughter was on the verge of death, but she's here today. That's a miracle. And we believe this is her second chance to live fully, not just survive the pressure." As Semra continues her recovery, the world waits for her next step, both personally and professionally. One thing is certain, this life-altering moment has left an indelible mark on her, and her future will no longer be dictated by the pressures around her.